Hello. You might wonder where I've been, and the short answer is I've been gone. I don't know, well, I've been here the whole time. I kind of realized that doing this was more of a hassle to my everyday life than something I actually wanted to do. So I just stopped. As simple as that. Now I know no one's actually wondering where I've been because no one watches these videos. Why would you? It's my personal diary, essentially. But well, that's cool, by the way. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little ravine in the road. But yeah, been here the whole time. That is not a game changer reference. But it's very, foggy everywhere. But there's been some things that have happened in my life, some realizations I've gone through, and some kind of, well, I'll go out and say it, bad times. First of all, a few weeks ago now, my grandma died. And now I am young enough, and I have been grateful enough to this point that I've not had a single person that close to me die. So it's definitely the closest death's ever been to my family. Even though it's been pretty fucking close multiple times. Then also, my mom had her surgery. She's good now. This is not bad news, this is good news. But obviously, it's her mom, so and didn't take it for a few days at least that well. But now she seems fine. But obviously, she's still recovering from said surgery. And if you haven't seen any of my videos, I'm talking about she had breast cancer, and she had surgery for it. And she's doing fine now. Fine enough anyway. Sometimes complains about pain in her chest and stuff. But it is what it is. At least she's alive. I can say that. But, and also, I have been playing online with some of my more just online friends. Well, I do know that they are, I would call them my friends. But they are kind of more my sister's friends. And not that I don't want to out anyone, but it's my sister is trans, so it's if you're thinking sister friends like that, no. No, they are not all women. Actually, most are men. But they're just the kind of friends that just kind of we play this one game, Final Fantasy 14 with them. We raid and stuff. But that's kind of it. I did stay in like a call with them for like 6 hours yesterday, but even when my sister left the call because they had to go do something. But like still, I would call them friends, but obviously they're not like friends with me. And I do have some real life best friends. I believe in the last video before I went offline with this whole thing, I talked about going like up to, because I live in Finland, up to like more northern Finland to like go essentially have I guess it would be called a sleepover, though it's dumb at this age to call it that. But I went to go visit them for a few days, or one of them, and I picked up the other one from like a closer city to mine. And we went to go visit one of them. And yes, I would call them I would call them friends, and I've previously to them called them that they are my best friend, or at least one of them. I've said it to one of them, but I think they're both kind of my best friends. I don't know how they feel anymore, because we're rarely in touch, maybe once a month, if even that. And when we are in touch, it's always that we gotta play something. It's not just like a single like how are you doing message. I know we're Finnish, so that doesn't make any sense to just do that, but that's kind of what I would want from a friendship. So I'm thinking, because I had that one video where I said I felt alone. I definitely still think I feel that way. And I've been trying to remedy that. I've been trying to make friends online, even somewhat at like my school. But obviously they're not as much because, first of all, most of them are women, and I don't know. I am bisexual, but still, I feel like it is harder for me to make friends with women. Just because, I don't know, I'm a fucking loser. Let's say that. But yeah, I still feel like incredibly alone. Because I don't have anyone to talk to as a friend to just like, oh, there was like this piece of news, they sent it to me, and like, oh yeah, have you seen this? And I have no friends, well, because I don't want to call them a friend because they're my sister, but apart from them, that we would be able to like send TikToks or YouTube videos across from each other and to say like, hey, this is a cool one, have you seen this one? Like, apart from my sister, I've got no one like that. And I feel so lonely because of that. And I know, by the way, my hair and everything looks so shit. It's on purpose. Because I'm being so vulnerable to you, so why won't I be my real self? This is my real self. And fuck. It's just like, because obviously when you Google stuff like how to make friends online and whatever, most of the answers that you find there are literally just look for them. Well, how the fuck do you do that? Because what I've been trying to do, because the one way I figured out you kind of can maybe do this, is to like just look up Discord servers and like websites, join them, and then try to start socializing with people. But I've realized I have a problem where if it's like already this fully pre-made community of people, inserting myself into it as if I've already been there for 50,000 years feels so wrong, and I just can't bring myself to do it. Because yeah, my favorite band, they have an unofficial Discord made by the fans, which yeah, some of those people on there are pretty fucking insufferable, but still, even there, I couldn't bring myself to insert me into the community because I feel like I haven't been a part of the community. And I suck at being the new guy. I fucking hate it. The only way I can be in spaces and friend groups and stuff is where I'm known for being just, oh, that's that guy. But as soon as it's like, who are you exactly? That's when I get the cold feet and I can't. I don't know. I believe I don't have anything like diagnosed or whatever, but I think I genuinely have crippling social anxiety to the point where I don't know if I can live like normally. Obviously I can live, I'm not gonna kill myself, but I feel like I can't live normally. Now I don't know what the fuck normal means, since fucking everyone's unique in their own way, everyone's different. But I feel like I just can't. But yeah. In case anyone does see this, watch it all the way through, which I doubt you will. This is very personal. I'm being very, very vulnerable, and I look like shit. But I don't know. Fuck. Yeah. This whole something every day thing. If I feel like it at some point, I might continue it. But I don't know. You know what's also bad? Because my life's, I feel like it's been, straight up I will say, it's been shit. And a note of that will be that you can see that I'm outside. I'm at a walk. I haven't done that since the last time I recorded one of these that I was on a walk on. I haven't gone outside truly, except to go to school or do the shovel the snow, because yeah, that was still a thing when I fucking stopped. God. Ah, shit. Yeah, I just feel like shit. Fucking who wouldn't in this fucking world? For those that have actually followed this, which I doubt there's even a single person, this is a goodbye for now. But also, I do want to give one final update, because one big theme going around this whole fucking thing is that I've been making an album. My third album. Technically, at the beginning of this, I think I was still making my second album. Or no, I think I had made it, but I was releasing it. But anyway, I've been kind of documenting my making of my third album. It's very close to being done. I essentially have a demo for every single song. Like, I think I have 4 or 5 songs that are done-ish. It might be like a few more very, very slight tweaks, but they're like done-ish. And the planned thing for this is currently the length is 13 songs. I might extend it to 14. I might drop one and do 12. I don't know. But that is the current plan. That's currently what I have set up. If you want to hear what the fuck it's about, in case anyone's actually interested in this, I doubt so. Typically, I like my music, but I doubt most people maybe do. I don't know. That's a bad way to look at it myself, probably. But yeah, it's about kind of a happy time, a brave happy time during like a long season of depression. Like, you have this like 1 week, or out of an entire sad year, you have 1 month which is happy. And it's about the course of that, going through from being fucking depressed to being, he's died, to then rocketing down back to Earth. It's about that. And yeah. A lot of my tonal inspirations are like Panic at the Disco and James Marriott's California Rain. What are some of the more recent ones? I'm trying to think. I mean, I've been getting back into my favorite band, Los Campesinos, because I had a bit of a break because I listened to only them for 24/7. Like, I believe from... It was like the entire summer of last year, pretty much. But from there to the... like maybe November, I listened to just them, pretty much, 24/7. To the point where I must have... Because I started Last FM like 2 years ago. I have like 24,000 listens of just that band. I have a problem. And their songs are usually like 4 minutes long. 3 to 4 at least. There's rarely 2 minutes. The only 2-minute long songs are like interlude stuff. And the very first album has a few that are like 2 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I will, as I did with Another Town, my second album, and my first album, Paper Mache, which is out now on fucking streaming as well. I got it out there. I do not know if I've mentioned that on one of these before, but it's out there now. And for both of those, I think believe at the same time as I released Paper Mache, or like re-released Paper Mache on streaming platforms, I fucking made a playlist that's like songs I listened to while making the album. for both albums. I have one of those playlists, and I'm actually making one also for this album, because those two were kind of made. Well, Another Town was actually kind of made during making the album, because I pretty much made it right after I like had made the album. Like, it's been like maybe a month since I made, like, yeah. So that was definitely somewhat fresh in my mind. Paper Mache was like reminiscing kind of what I did listen to. I did omit a few very big inspirations just because they turned out to be pretty fucking problematic. And if you know, you know. You probably will. But yeah. Also, I've been recently thinking of, because Blue Pop, my micro pop, so to say, project, died off. I did it for like a month, where I just randomly did shorter songs, but then I kind of stopped. But I'm thinking of bringing it back full force. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of all. This has been a very long video for what it is, but I don't know, felt like I had to do it. For me to not ruin my shoes entirely, I'm gonna go from here. I guess I won't see you tomorrow, but maybe sometime in the future, if that just kind of happens. I don't know, hard to explain. I'm gonna try to not slip and die here before I end this. That would be funny. Just a video recording of like an insane man for like 15 minutes and then nothing, because I died by my head. Anyway, I don't know, that was so funny. That was really morbid. Apparently you can't jump in the water. That's what that said. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna jump on that ice anyway. I guess I'll see you whenever. Not tomorrow. Bye bye. I'm not happy.